Yeah, because somebody was in the background not expecting to go on a live video right now.
Okay, well, what Scott forgot, well, actually, he didn't forget.
He'd been working.
He was so busy helping me get ready for that last video that I just did that he literally had no time to get ready himself. So I made myself look fab, and he just didn't have time. Although he looks so handsome all the time.
I've been working all day.
It don't even matter.
Right,
But we're back. So if you guys remember, if you've watched any of our videos before, Scott and I mentioned several weeks ago that we were going to make it our mission to start recording videos related to couples topics or relationship topics every Sunday and Wednesday. And
we were slacking for a couple of weeks.
If you've been paying attention, you notice we've been slacking because we haven't been live for like a whole week. Shame on us. So today, our video topic is let's work together. Yeah. And Scott, he's just gonna rock his Scorpion t-shirt because it's all good. You guys don't care, right? Hi, Kim. Hi, Jill. Hi, other people joining. Okay, so today, the topic, like we said, is let's work together. And the reason why we're recording this topic today is because it's really relevant to what we've been doing. Oh, who else is on? Sarah. Oh, hi, Sarah. Oh, thanks so much. Well, I'm from Minnesota. What's up?
We're back.
There. It's chilly there.
Yeah, we're down in Florida.
It's
like 60s today, so I wore a sweatshirt.
I know. Our blood already thinned out. Like, it's crazy. We're ashamed. Yeah. Anyway,
so,
I'll let Scott
talking about working together. Well, yeah, I kind of wasn't prepared for this. I was sitting over there for that whole entire other video.
I made him come.
Let's go now.
I was like, let's go.
Okay.
Come to the front.
So talking about working together. So this whole weekend, we've been working all weekend. It pretty much started Friday afternoon when we kind of sat down and we're like, we need to rededicate ourselves to, what now is going to be StephaniePodger.com again, formerly The Empowered Life.
Formerly StephaniePodger.com.
Yeah, so now it's back to StephaniePodger.com, and
who's it?
Not
what,
just that.
What star is that like? It's kind of
Prince.
It's kind of like Snoop Dogg.
Like the artist formerly known as
it's like the artist formerly known as StephaniePodger.com.
Soon it'll just be Stephanie.com or something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But we've been pretty much working nonstop since then. So all weekend we've been working minus a couple hour bike ride, which we did yesterday, which you probably saw.
Oh, nice.
So we've been going pretty much nonstop. We had a late night meeting last night. Like literally, like if you can see, we're in our apartment building has a business center.
We're in a little conference room.
Yeah, so I was at 10 o'clock last night. I'm like, we need to go to the conference room. We need to have a staff meeting, right now.
Staff meeting.
And we're the staff people right
now. He's
the
vice president, so he's keeping me in line.
Chief operations officer.
It's intense.
Got to keep things going here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, she can be a little flighty sometimes. So we gotta,
Yeah.
Whoop-ha! Whoop-ha! As Chandler would say. Whoop-ha! So we've been kind of going nonstop, and I think the only reason that we've kind of been able to get everything done, you don't even know how much that we've been doing. You'll see it on the website. Go check out the website, StephaniePodger.com.
StephaniePodger.com.
Even just switching the domains and updating all the information.
Email addresses. IP addresses.
It's been all over the place. We went through Stephanie's ebook and edited a bunch of stuff.
And revamped the whole thing.
Hi,
Carrie. Oh my gosh, you need to come visit us. It's amazing here.
So we went through, we edited everything. Today we spent how many hours?
Hi, Megan.
6 hours.
We spent 6 or 7 hours
just
doing website and ebook stuff.
I think Catherine's on here. I don't know if she is. Did an amazing job.
Oh my gosh, beautifully designed.
But these were just little tweaks that, sometimes you don't notice the first time you go through. So
totally.
Everything is still pretty much the same. But, when you just move something a little bit this way, that
it's
way.
Beautifully digitally remastered.
It was mostly
like they say about the Disney movies. It's digitally remastered.
Yeah, exactly. We're losing people. There's only 2.
I know, it's okay.
Now there's 3 again. So we've been working on that all day. We got up this morning at about 8:30, and we've been kind of divvying up the tasks.
We want to.
You would work on something. I would work on something.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we want to talk to you about, and we're taking forever to get to the point, so I apologize. But we kind of want to talk to you about, as a couple, working together on something like this, and kind of how we've managed it. Because don't get me wrong, even still, it can be tough. Sometimes we just look at each other and we're like, it's kind of nasty. We're growling at each other a little, because it's just going to happen naturally, because we're 2 different people with 2 different ideas of kind of how to get things done. But this is kind of how we managed it. I'll let Scott talk.
Yeah, so if you would have asked me 10 years ago, because we've been together over 10 years now, if I was going to pick someone to be my partner for a race or a game or something like that, depending on the game, if it's if we know, if it's a trivia game or something like that, we're pretty good at that. But other than that, us working together, we're just two strong-headed people, and when you get two strong-headed people together, it just it can be bad. Which is why sometimes we argue about like making dinner, like how are you doing it that way?
Sometimes we do.
So when it comes to big important projects like this, probably the most important thing to do is if it's a big task, like if you're going to clean out the garage, something like that, you need to sit down first, spend 5 minutes figuring out what needs to get done. Just list it all out, what needs to get done.
Yep.
Part 2, take what needs to get done, figure out what needs to get done first.
Yes.
Because there needs to be a priority.
So part 1, make the full list of everything.
Just everything you can think of. Everything and anything you can think of.
And then part 2, prioritize the list.
Prioritize. Once you prioritize, you can figure out who can do what based off of their strengths and everything like that. Prime example, cleaning the garage, cleaning the house. If we're getting ready for a party, it's time to clean.
Yeah.
Stephanie is much better at kind of like the littler type things, like, you know, organizing things, putting things away, dusting, stuff like that. I kind of have to do like the bigger stuff that just kind of doesn't need any explaining.
Like he'll
washing
just do
the
dishes, vacuuming, yeah.
You know, just the
and I'll
easier,
do more the tasky things, like
yeah.
putting stuff in specific places.
So that's just one way that we've figured out how to do the same thing at the same time. So with all the stuff that we've been working on this weekend, she's been working on specific things while I was working on specific other things. So moral of the story is when you're working on something with anybody, even if you're in a project with people from, you know, say you're taking a class or something like that, or
even at work,
a volunteer organization, you know, you're going to the soup kitchen or something like that. If you got a lot of people trying to, you know, get a task done, if there's not one person that's just taking charge and saying, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, and it's totally a team effort, you got to kind of sit down for a minute, step back from the project, take a look at what needs to get done,
plan it out,
and then if somebody's not delegating, then delegate it amongst yourselves with who's going to do what.
Yes, and here's another unique tip that I'm going to give you that's more on like the emotional side of things, not so much like the task list side of things. So it can be a little irritating, right, to work with somebody that doesn't always see things the same way that you do. So when those instances come up, because they will, never. When those instances come up, which they will, you need to, before you say anything snippy, before you, like, you know, kind of get in their face a little bit, you take a breath, and no matter what you're going to say, even if you just can't bring yourself to change the words, you change your tone. Say it in a nice tone. Even if you're literally just like, you're in your head, you're like, I don't understand what you're doing right now. What you say is, I don't understand what you're doing right now. Can you please explain to me?
Or
what you're doing
why
right
are you doing it like that?
Why are you doing it like that? But say it in a lighter, calmer tone of voice, because instantly that will relax you. It will make your partner not feel totally ostracized, and it might make you laugh, so it'll kind of like bring the tension down. So first tip, change your tone of voice. If you're going to question the person you're working with, change your tone of voice.
Or at the same time, think about what you're trying to say and try and convey that in a maybe not accusatory.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, thanks for doing the dishes, but could you do this like this way? I prefer that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you did it that way, but let me tell you kind of how I would like it done.
Which we did the other day.
Yeah, and we do that sometimes. And don't get me wrong, it's not always perfect. Sometimes we're still like, but it helps. It helps. It really helps.
These are those little things.
And take a breath before you say anything. Just take a breath, think about it, and also ask yourself, is it really important that I mention this? Is it really that important that I mention this? If it is that important, then go back to step 1 that I just gave you and, you know, say it in a nicer tone. But those likes are from him. But also, what did I just say? Nicer tone, and take a breath. If you have to say it. Yeah, all that stuff. So anyway, working together is not always easy. I'm sure we'll have more videos and updates about this topic because it's like a real topic that people need to work on.
Check in with us Sundays and Wednesdays. We're gonna stick to it. We're gonna stick to it this time,
even
if it's just something quick.
And thanks for joining, Anthony. Thanks, Ralphie. And I just want to plug this one more time. So the amazing project we've been working on all weekend is my ebook and journal. You can find it at stephaniepadger.com. Just click on products.
What's the name of the ebook?
It's called Breaking Free: A No-Nonsense Guide to Crushing Negativity and Living Life on Your Terms. It's awesome.
Boom.
I poured my heart and soul into it. And wait, before you go, let me tell you, if you order the book in the next 24 hours, okay, so basically like 9 p.m.-ish
Eastern time. 8 p.m.
by
Central.
tomorrow, Monday. I am entering the first 25 people into a raffle for a single, not 25, for a single $50 Amazon gift card. So not only are you getting an amazing ebook, but
you could win
$50 to go shop on Amazon just for supporting your good friends Scott and Stephanie. Oh, doesn't that make you feel so good?
Which is actually pretty good odds. 1 in 25 are pretty good odds.
1 in 25 is pretty
so
awesome.
So check it out, StephaniePodger.com. The ebook again is
gift card to Amazon.
Breaking Free: a no nonsense guide to crushing negativity and living life on your terms.
It's
That's
long
hard to say.
title.
That's like the subtitle.
I
But
couldn't make it any
first
shorter.
25
It
people-
needed to be that long.
First 25 people within the next 24 hours to purchase the ebook. It's only $9.97. It's on sale.
$9.97.
Normally $25.
Yep.
It's on sale, $9.97. You will be entered into a raffle for a $50 Amazon gift card, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, you make a $10 investment, you get an awesome product, and you might get an Amazon gift card.
Yes.
So check it out. If you like this video, comment below.
Comment below.
Share
Comment your tips that you have for working with your partner.
Things that you've been doing with.
We want to know.
Anything that you think that maybe we should talk about. I mean, we've been together for a while, and obviously we're not perfect, but we like to work at it. We like to help other people. We like to hear about what other people have going on. Share this video. Comment below. Check us out on Facebook, which you're here already.
Instagram.
Check us out on Instagram.
At Stephanie Podger.
Check us out on the YouTube.
I don't know why I'm singing.
And all that, because you're excited.
I'm excited.
We've been going all day and we haven't eaten since about 11:30, 12:30. So that's it.
Yeah,
Anything
that's
else you have to
it.
say?
That's all we have to say for today. Thank
See you
you so
Wednesday.
much. We will see you Wednesday. You be back here because we'll be back here. Bye. Love you. Bye.